can deploy, and certainly no one does that better than Space Station Gaming's very own LeoN.
Yeah, I can see this match. Like, I'm not a Greninja player, but I cannot imagine playing this matchup as Greninja. This seems terrifying.
Well, we're gonna have to put ourselves in Namefireball's shoes then, if that is the case. So, LeoN right now starting off, but getting
LeoN shoes. I want to be the Bowser in this situation.
Yeah, the Blender's starting up early on Small Battlefield though, Clan Matt.
But it's starting up early, sure. But two things. One, the percents are already uneven. Like, LeoN has already eliminated. That could have been a stock right there. This is how scary the matchup can be. LeoN might as well have a clean stock right now.
Yeah, real talk. I mean, this is it's a good way to start out if you are LeoN. And again, you know, someone who is as good as they have been, both online and off. It's hard to take away the mantle. As prominent as Bowser has been on Wi-Fi, hard to take the mantle of best in the world away from LeoN without some due process.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
Okay. You know what? Namefireball?
Yeah.
I maybe some of the
I'm sold.
I feel a little less scared on their behalf. Now
that's big words coming from you, man.
Yeah, for real. I'm a coward. But this is still, like, as good as that felt, and as good as that first KO was for Namefireball. Like, look at the percents. Like, they still need to play on a razor's edge here. You can see how hard they're trying to space that forward air, just trying to, like, do everything they can to get safe hits and safe damage. And just, like, even when you're trying to space around Bowser's close range, you can still... Whoa!
My God.
Okay, it's a ninja. It's right, it's a ninja. They can do that. Okay, but it's Bowser and he can do that. All right, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we're back even, one stock apiece. And Namefireball, they're no stranger to this height of the Wi-Fi Warrior ranking. In fact, they have taken a set off of Lights as recently as late November in winner's final of a tournament called Run That Back. And 66-person bracket facing off against Lights, eventually losing in grand finals. But still, if you're able to go 5 games against someone who is as highly ranked as the Canadian ZSS Maestro themselves, then you're doing something correctly. And certainly LeoN can't count this as a free win for themselves.
No, certainly not. And even, like, all of that, I think all of that is evident even just from watching the action that we've seen so far. But this is, like, you're basically playing a different game at this point. Like, on last stock against a Bowser, it's like,
yeah,
like if you can get a lead for yourself against a Bowser, great. Then, like, that's all well and good. But, like, when you go, like, you need to be able to take a last stock situation starting from even percents at 0 against LeoN. Like, that is what you need to do to win this set.
You already know, though, that there's no such thing as a lead against Bowser, especially not on Wi-Fi. Certainly that showed it that last game. LeoN right now is going to carry a 1-0 lead into game number 2. No stage counter pick. Namefireball simply saying run it back. And I can't necessarily blame them, feeling like there is a road, an inroad to victory. And I can't say that they're wrong for thinking as such, though LeoN's execution was not strangely on point. I mean, characteristically on point. You really just got grabbed for no reason and died, man.
Yeah. And, like, I feel like you can see in Namefireball's play how much respect they are... Oh, what the...
Oh.
There's no reason you should know that would work. There's no reason you should be able to make that kind of call out. What on earth is going through LeoN's brain?
This is LeoN we're talking about. You know exactly what's going through his brain. It's nothing but adrenaline and the side B animation. Like, that's what LeoN is. He is Bowser. So,
But you know, and the side B hasn't really been a huge factor in this set so far. You're like, yes, it took the first stock, or it took the last stock of the first game, but it hasn't really been the source of most of Leon's damage. He's been getting a lot of just like regular grabs and throws, not necessarily the frame 6 side B command grab.
but that's the thing though. That's what makes Leon so brilliant, is that he plays around the entire kit of Bowser and uses that side B to finish things off just when you're not expecting it. That's why Leon is so effective, and everyone's like, oh wow, he just gets side B and he kills. Yeah, you have to earn that if you want to get it as consistently as Leon does. There's a reason why people saw Leon at Smash and Splash 5 and it's like, oh wow, Bowser looks like the easiest thing in the world to play, and then they tried it online for 3 days and then stopped at once because it's not as easy as Leon makes it look. It takes a lot of effort, Clamhat, to make something so difficult look so effortless.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you said that. Like, Leon, I would say, is like across every character, across every player in the game, I think Leon is one of the most resourceful players in the world at using their entire character's kit and getting every inch of utility out of their character's kit. And what you saw right there, like, that, it's not just control and being a character specialist and being the best Bowser in the world. It's not just that, but it's like